23, has had 28 fights. Binkowski, 32 years old, he's had only 18.
And the unified rules are in effect in this bout. And as we look at those and get ready for the start of it, I got to tell you, there is some blood boiling here in both corners. Rafael Butler says he will not be intimidated, and his stare told it all. He expects Binkowski to come right at him and test his chin, and he did. Sweeping left hook, and Binkowski is down 5 seconds in. A counter delay right hand from Butler.
6.
Wow.
7.
What a start.
All right. Let's go.
Fourth time in his career Binkowski's been down.
Binkowski's hands are low again. Butler very much in control. He is letting it go now with the power shots. He's got to be careful. Butler's had questionable chin. He's been down several times, and now he's getting hit as Binkowski clubs with the left hand as he pushes forward. And Butler on the ropes. So Binkowski not only fighting in hostile territory, he's in a quick hole, isn't he, Steve?
Well, you know, Butler has 16 first-round knockouts. But really, the question here is not what happens when Butler punches. It's what happens when Binkowski hits Butler.
And Binkowski had just real disdain for Butler. Remember we talked to him yesterday, hey, that big head, see it, I'm going to find it and hit it. And probably the quote of the fighters' meetings. So far, he is hanging in. And I'll tell you, everything I've seen with Binkowski, only has one loss, Steve. There's no dog in this guy. He goes with what he's got from beginning to end. His skills may be limited, but he doesn't spit the bit.
Exactly. Only one loss, never been stopped. It's 10 days notice for Binkowski, but weight-wise, he's reasonably in good shape.
Well, Butler said he's now more a boxer than a puncher. That could be the result of being flat on his back. He had his confidence taken away from him. But as we talked about, 8 straight wins. He's trying to get it back. This is really a critical fight for him.
Don't get wild, right?
And you see that, again, to reiterate what I said in the lead-in. Butler turned pro almost 3 years after Binkowski, but he's been so busy. Not many rounds, though, because, as I said, he has all those first-round knockouts.
Good jab from Butler there. And a huge right hand. Man, he could crack, and you could hear that one here in the front row.
5, 6, 7.
2 right hands.
All right.
And Binkowski has been dropped twice by them here in the first. No 3 knockdown rule and plenty of time. Man, Butler just took his time and let Binkowski spend the bullet. There's another right hand that dazes and just freezes Binkowski, who is in serious trouble now.
Long time to go, Nick. 30 seconds left.
And he's not holding on, but he's trying to keep Butler pinned against the ropes. Again, no quit in Binkowski, but he's getting outgunned in this first round.
One thing I like about Butler, he's very relaxed.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get that knockout.
Oh, he's in trouble now. The referee steps in. Another knockdown, so no 3 knockdown.
5.
He can't be saved by the bell.
7, 8. Keep going.
But he'll run out of clock here and survive after 1.
And Binkowski's eyes look good. He's got focus.
Yeah, but he's been hit by a freight train 3 times, Steve. I'll tell you, Butler could crack. Let's go to the corner.
Face, they have Binkowski's number. You gotta love a guy like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he is quite blunt about not knowing where he's going after this in terms of boxing. Seemed to want to speak about his acting career as much as his fight career.
Well, his acting career pays better, right?
It does.
The problem is that it's you know, Binkowski we know is not going anywhere big, but, you know, Butler teases you with that power.
Well, Steve, you know, without giving figures away, it was easily what he made for Cinderella Man. It was 10 times what he ever made for a fight.
Sure.
And I didn't mean to suggest Cinderella Man was a fairy tale, but Cinderella was. And he was in a real fight here in the first round. Down 3 times, but he pulled himself back up. And really, Steve, the guy could have quit. You know, he really could have. He could have stayed down. Big right hand for Butler wakes up the crowd.
Keep that up. Keep that up.
This fight, Nick, has been a microcosm of the division. You know, you get the sensational knockdowns in round 1.
Whoa, look at this. Butler's in trouble. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He got hit with 2 right hands. He is ready to go, and he's down from that right. He is exhausted. Suspicions.
7, 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
He spits the mouthpiece out and doesn't want to continue.
Is this fight over?
Well, they're giving him a chance for... It is over. It's over.
I was confused there because all of a sudden Dan O'Connor was on the ring apron.
Right, well, they're feeding him water, so it's got to be over now.
It's over now. But Butler looks like he has no idea.
It's up the fight. Here. What's up the fight? Just spit your mouth inside. Yeah. Okay? Without? Yeah. No, hell no. You're behind the fight. I don't know that.
Butler doesn't believe it's over, but it is.
I wasn't over there. I'm sure they were right.